CIC 2601 Assignment 2. In CIC, we have designed lessons and activities on our own website created by Wix. The activities in my lessons are playing games that are related to the lesson. For example, using snakes and ladders, and every time a student gets a question correct, that you assign them, for example, in history, who was the president of the United States in this year? And if they get that right, they get to move 1 or 2 up, depending on the teacher's decision. And this can be a substitute for needing to bring actual online games into the class. Digital learning isn't always necessary, but it can be very, very helpful at times. This is an augmentation of reality that is used to incorporate fun into games, into school, into learning, so that students do not get as bored. This modifies the idea that children are not allowed to have fun during their lessons, as lessons are allowed to be fun at times if it allows the students to focus more. This is also a great way of helping students, just in general, whether they have learning disabilities, learning difficulties, struggle to focus, etc. The second activity that I have created is incorporating online or digital quizzes into lessons. This may be used as a form of keeping students engaged, but only using one device, the device that the teacher or educator will be in control of, such as a laptop, a phone, etc. The screen will be projected onto the wall of the classroom or a whiteboard using a projector, which students will then need to agree on an answer, give that to the teacher, and this will then be incorporated into the lesson as a way of helping students learn teamwork while also keeping it engaging and helping them learn at the exact same time. Another activity is group discussions. This also encourages teamwork, but also social interaction, so that students are not just left on their own to focus on their own things in their own time. This helps students come together, discuss an idea, and potentially perform better. This will help them grow as young individuals and help them learn how to interact with people as well as with an educator. The levels of SAMR, as in substitution, augmentation, modification, and redefinition, are moderate to high, as there is substitution for things that would otherwise not actually be needed but would be helpful in a class by substituting them with interactive, engaging methods. Augmentation, reality augmentation. It doesn't exactly need to be augmenting reality, just it could augment the way that kids learn. It can modify the way kids learn as well, and help them modify their ways of thinking to incorporate it in their learning. Redefinition, it could redefine the way that kids are taught in many, many other schools, many classes, many years, many generations. Kids will redefine their way of learning, and potentially it may help them to succeed in life and in lessons that they will need to incorporate in life somehow, whether this is English, history, geography, any subject. So the levels of SAMR are moderate to high, in my personal opinion. My lessons also include class rules, lesson plans, and communication, as in how the teacher communicates, how the students communicate. The rules for the teachers, the rules for the students. And that is all.